Good morning from Devil's Backbone Base Camp here in Roseland, Virginia. It's been a beautiful morning here, and as you can see, this is a beautiful campground. We'll go into more details later, but I just wanted to talk to you real quickly this morning about a nice level lots they have here and the nice spacing in between the campsites. Are definitely two pluses of staying here, along with the seclusion. I don't know if you see the mountains in the background, but just a beautiful place to stay. Very quiet place here, off the beaten path in Roseland, Virginia. So again, this morning at Devil's Backbone Base Camp, just wanted to show you our campsite. And again, just a huge campsite. One of the negatives of having such a huge campsite is that you see where our hookups are in our trailer, but our picnic table and our fire ring are quite a bit away. So there's one negative I would say about that, is just the distance from the fire ring and the picnic table to your actual campsite. Of course, if you have a bigger rig, it's probably not as much as a problem. And one other thing I will say that's a great thing about this campground is they have great Wi-Fi. We had no problem streaming, downloading, no issues whatsoever. So I will say, for being in a very rural area, it does a great job with their Wi-Fi system. So how the campsite is set up here at Devil's Backbone is that you have about 50 pull-through sites that are that you have full service to. You have water, electric, and sewer. And then next to those 50 sites, you have another 50 sites that are back-end sites, and they are dry camp only back-end sites. But you do have access to potable water, and it has a sewer dump right there, so you do have access to those things. And then the third part, they do have pure tent camping, and that's on the other side of the road here. But they do have another, looks like 50 spots or so on this side of the brewery, and there looks like there's a few spots on the other side for dry camping and people coming off of the AT. So this is the entrance as you come off the main road into the campground site, and you can see there's a small little shanty for a camper check-in. The host did not meet us there this time because of COVID restrictions. We had a contactless entry into the park. But you can see it's a bare bones kind of park. They do have firewood and they do have ice for you. But it's no frills kind of park. You don't have anything, swing sets or swimming pools or anything like that for the kids. What you do have is a bathhouse, a very nice bathhouse. It's right across from the actual campsite itself. So it's just down the road, very far away. And you can drive to it if you wanted to use the bathhouse facilities. Very nice bathhouse. In addition, we're going to walk through this little trail, and I'll show you why people camp here. As we follow along the path, we're right here next to the bathhouse. And as this little sign tells us, the base camp brew pub, and that's why a lot of people come and stay here to take advantage of the brew pub, which is just the walking distance. We're walking through the tent campsites as well. You can see they're very nicely set up. A lot of trees around as well. Continue to walk through the tent camp area, but I just want to show you a couple where the tents are actually set up as we're walking through. And there's at least 74 or 75 different spots on this side as well. So there's quite a bit of camping opportunities here right at the brew pub. So we're just about at the base camp brew pub, and I just wanted to show you that they do have the greenhouses here where they grow some of their herbs and vegetables for the restaurant on site. And they do offer a couple hiking trails right here at the base camp. They have Little Bear Trail, which is about 3 kilometers, and Big Bear Trail, which is about 5 kilometers. But that's right here at the site, and it's a really nice little trek, not too strenuous. So we've reached the base camp brew pub here, and you can see it's an elaborate place with different buildings, restaurants, outside eating facilities, They even actually have a stage over here for performances to go on throughout the summer. But just a great place to come and sit, relax, and have a few of the designer beers that Devil Backbones put out every year. So obviously you need to be 21 to partake in the different samplings, but they have over 50 different types of beer. Here is where the small brewery is, and this is where they concoct their new recipes for beers, and then if they like them, they'll send it down to Lexington to actually go to mass production. But you can see there's a little oak grill outside. People can eat there. There's a little washroom over here on the right, and hopefully we can get in a little later and actually be able to walk through. I know the inside restaurant is closed right now due to COVID, so reservations are highly recommended for outside eating only. It is now November the 4th, so 2020, and as of right now, things are still closed for inside eating. I know I did hear that they were opening up in a couple weeks. Okay, so we made it back here for lunch. As you can see, it's pretty busy. Guess we're gonna wait for our turn. Just wanted to show you again, it's just about a 10-minute slow walk from the campsite where we are until you get to the brew pub site over here, which, like, again, it's very nice to be able to walk after having a few libations back to your campsite, or stumble, whichever it takes, but it's still safe. You don't have to get in the car if you don't want to and spend the night over here. It's a very nice place to stay. So once again, we're back here at the base camp, and just wanted to kind of elaborate on what they call the Brew Ridge Trail here in the center part of Virginia. But this part, or this Nelson County area in Virginia, is really known well for the breweries, Devil's Backbone being one of the sites, but there are also a couple cideries very close. But in addition to Devil's Backbone, which is kind of centrally located, you have Blue Mountain Brewery, which is not maybe 10-15 minutes from here. Blue Mountain Barrel House. You have Star Hill Brewery. There's Wild Wolf Brewing, and all those are within 15-20 minutes of this location. In addition, we're right here at the entrance into the base campsite. Right across the street is Blue Toad Hard Cider, and in addition, about a mile down the road in that direction is Bold Rock Cider Company, in addition to many wineries up and down the road. So this is truly a great location for those that enjoy different types of beer, wine, and ciders, as well as the beautiful views. So next up for us is we're going down to Crabtree Falls to check that out, and we'll catch up to you then. Thanks.